Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, and my World of Warships channel. Clearly, this is not a monetized channel, man. This is a labor of love. So, anybody who watches this, everybody who catches it, man, particularly all the people who have subscribed to this, man, I can't thank you enough. This is double tough, man. Look, this is not the face of gaming, but it is kind of the face of warship gaming because we tend to appeal to a slightly older crowd. So Z-52, man, look, this thing has been power crept to hell and gone, and but it still has one thing that's going for it that effectively nothing else can do out here, and that's smoke in a 6-kilometer hydro. That's a big deal, and it's still to this day. I'm going to argue it. I'll die on this hill. It can be the ultimate cap bully. Now, it sucks that we don't have a heel, but we do got an engine boost. We do got smoke. We do got one hell of a good hydro for a DD. And in this case, with this particular cap and the way it's laid out, I was like, oh, I got this. I'm in on this. With the meta today, everybody just really, really likes to kind of hang back. And you got to be a lot more careful with your DDs when you're doing DD play. You got to be a lot more careful. Now, I figure I see that the Z-52 is right over there. That's the only other real threat I had out here was that other Z-52. So I didn't worry about. I see where he is now, so I'm kind of comfortable just going at it here. As you can see, that Yo Yang, he's spotted. I mean, that's it. He's going to have no choice. He either comes around and tries to gun with me. The torpedoes on this thing, I think the reload's like a minute 8. They're not great torpedoes. 10-kilometer, we only got 8 of them, and they don't hit particularly hard. But it's enough to scare another DD off. So when I say it's still the ultimate cap bully, with an island on your side, there's nothing he can do. All right, that guy is got to run. That's it. And he's exposed the entire time. I have inside of 6 kilometers, I got a 2.5-minute radar. And we're gonna do. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Is right here is we're gonna bully him out. Now I see where the Z is. The other Z is. That's the only one I'm really, really concerned. That's the only other DD out here that I'm concerned with. This is what we're fighting. Yo Yang, I got him. Gearing, I got him. The Alvaro, I don't really want to get into a straight-up gun battle with him because, damn. But I'm not. I still got my smoke. My hydro works. All that is still good. So I'm more or less comfortable taking that fight. So my whole thought here is let's hold the middle of the. Let me try to hold the middle of the map. I want to hold this cap. Our guys are kind of getting it over there. We're being a little bit, obviously they're hanging back a little bit. We lost C-cap already, and we got 2 destroyers, a couple battleships, and a cruiser over there. So I'm a little bit shocked that we completely capitulated on that. But I wasn't over there. I didn't see the situation. I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to be judgy. So I started rolling out here. I want to keep spotting. That's it. I just want to keep on spotting. The only other guy I know that's really middle of the map out here with me is that Yo Yang, and I got him. I'm not sweating him. So the other real kind of cool kicker on this thing is that, minute 8 on my torpedo reloads. They're not great torps, but you can keep them spitting. And that's kind of the kicker when you're actually up here doing it. Now, I mean, I'd much rather have the 16.5 gearing torps. I'd much rather have that, but I don't. So I've got to deal with what I got. Now, this is a really, really good example of that. So I'm smoked up. He fired. And that's really kind of what I was waiting for before I smoked. I wanted to make sure that he fired so somebody else could spot him as I sit here and be a little sissy. We did land a torp over there on the Hindenburg. So he's lit up. Not a problem. He's going to fire. As soon as he fires, that's kind of it for him. My hydro's down. But once again, there's nothing he can do here. He can he can charge on in and light me up with his hydro, but he's just going to get blown apart. There's really not a lot that he can do. So as soon as he fires, my smoke's still good. I got all kinds of time on him. I'm more than happy to farm him up while he's sitting there. And then that's it. So now the two threats that we had right here in the middle of the map, and I see everybody's, they're all kind of collapsing over there, but the two threats that we had in the middle of the map, right there in B, they're gone. Right, the Hindenburg and the Yo, they're gone. My BBs are now safe. They're more than happy to kind of push up. And yeah, and there we are. So now I'm just going to chip. I'm just going to take shots where I get an opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and fire and get it done. Now, coming up here is I could have played this different. I openly admit that I could have played this different. But the one thing I'm never going to back off on, particularly when you're kind of wiping out the enemy here, is a chance to just torp charge any kind of BB. Coming around this corner, this guy's got problems. He's dead. I wasn't sure if the Napoli was trying to torp charge or what was going on there, but I want to be a part of it. All right, I want to be part of this game right here. I thought it was pretty cool. So I know I'm going to get popped here. I know he's going to hit the hell out of me. I'm okay with it. I have one set of torps launched. I got the other set queued up. I wasn't sure if I was going to need them or not, so I tossed them out anyway. It's like crashing your vehicle on a icy or on a snowy road when you had 4x4 and you just didn't lock it in because you didn't want to be bothered with it. That I didn't want to get sunk there with 4 more fish in the tubes. There's not a lot of point in that one. So now it's just kind of cleanup time. But again, man, look, this is a very, very relevant destroyer. Even in the meta today, this is still a very, very relevant destroyer. That hydro is scary. The guns are decent. They're not overpowering, but they're really, really decent. I think my captain on this is only like 16 points, so we got room to grow. But that's the fun thing about this DD, and it's the reason that I still play it. Now, my win rate, I have no idea what my win rate is. Anybody want to look me up? My handle is Koops, Koops. I don't look at my stats. I have no idea. I just like to play, and I like to win games. The only stat I really care about is my win rate. As long as that's over 50%, I'm good. All right, the rest of this doesn't matter. Now, we do get into it here with the Libertat. And I'll show you here shortly. Again, the torps are not great, but when you are launching them, when you're throwing 8 of them out every minute 8, you got to respect that. I mean, you kind of got to respect that. So where we are right now, I'm more than happy to sit out here and just spot him. Obviously, man, look, I'm not going to smoke. Nobody else has got viz on him. I'm not going to smoke. I'll keep him spotted. I'll be a team player. I like spotting damage as much as the next guy. I actually got combat scout my last match. That's tough, man. 150,000 points of spotting damage is tough. But I guess, I don't know. He didn't want to drag it out, so my man decided to commit in a little bit. But yeah, that works. I got fish in the tubes. Let's get him swimming and kind of see what happens. Now, there's one more guy out here that was unaccounted for, and that was the Kitakami. But I just saw those deep water torpedoes. So they had to come from somewhere, and there he is. So I knew he was out there. I didn't know exactly where. So now I got 2 of them lit up. I got Des Moines is supporting me. So I know I have something back there anyway. But this is it. This is one of the other cool things that this ship can do. Now, if my hydro's all burned out. If I didn't have hydro burned out, I would have went up there and just hydroed them in the smoke. That's the coolest thing that you can do, by the way, on this. It's just anybody that's smoke hiding, just get up there and sit up there at 5.9 kilometers and just light them up, because I think it's funny. So he's turning back in now. He's going to see me instantly. So I'll use up my own smoke again and try to farm a little bit of damage. Again, I was the only one who's spotting up here. Nobody else is spotting, so it sucks, but it is what it is. So I hold through here. I know he's coming. I'm kind of hoping he'd fire his big guns, because if he fires the big guns at anything, then I'll see him even in the smoke. But it didn't work out. He did the right thing. He just hung out, used his secondaries. I got the Des Moines that's yelling at me now to spot. I love those guys, by the way, who are sitting back there behind a rock, perfectly safe, telling you to go out there and take the risk. I adore that, dude. I know I have to spot. Thank you for the comment. I'm aware of that, but I also know this guy's right on top of me. So I use my smoke so that I could see if I could get, outside of 6 kilometers. Turns out that it didn't happen because that's it. I mean, I'm dead. He's right there. His secondaries are going to pulverize me. So I wanted to leave him a parting gift. There's really nothing else that I could do. So we'll farm up whatever's left. And, leave the little parting gift, and we see how it works out. But that, clearly, secondaries got me, but you can't get away. I mean, those torps refresh so fast, and it's all around.
How's your head?
I haven't had any complaints yet.
I just think that's funny. That's a funny sound effect. Okay. Anyway, I'll go ahead and end it here. I don't think there's any point in me just sitting here staring at a sinking ship while they finish them up. I did get top score. I was number 1 in that one. I would have. I felt like I earned it. All right. I was all up there. I was doing everything I could on this ship and everything that makes the Z-52 the Z-52. Anyway, that's it. So until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your warships, guys, and we will see ya. Cheers.